Hello everyone, it's me, legally distinct plumber! Yeah, what's up everyone? Welcome to the EU Arms Halloween special. Which, yeah, I haven't loaded back any players yet in the software, so it's still showing Mario and Luigi. I completely messed up, but that is fine. We're doing fine, we're doing fine. But yeah, welcome. We're having a laugh today. we're sure as heck having a laugh. But yeah, we're gonna start with Yemen versus Biffe. So yeah, this is the Halloween special. So what you're gonna see today. Yes, I am Chris Pratt, by the way. This is me. What you're gonna see today is going to be a little bit different from what you usually see. Let's just say that we do have a restricted selection of characters and arms. And we do have some spicy stages coming up. So, you know, we're sure to have some wacky moments today at the EU Arms Halloween special. And yeah, the stages are random. If you are curious of what stages we are going to be playing on, we've got Mausoleum, we've got DNA, we've got Sky Arena, and we've got Name Redacted, so... Redacted hype, I guess. But it seems that we are getting ready to go. And yeah. All I'm saying is expect some jank. I sure as hell expect some jank, that's for sure. But yeah, obviously the players can gentlemen to any stage, obviously. Because, you know, that's what we do. Also, I haven't eaten yet because I went out to get a Dreamcast, actually, earlier. So, I am sustaining myself on candy, literally. Yeah, here we go for the first match of the day. We've got Yemen versus Biffe. We are on Mausoleum. The luck is doing favors to our players right now. And we do have Yemen on Master Mummy while Biffe is using Springtron. Now obviously, if you've seen the character list, you will understand the whole Halloween theming. But if not, I'll let you discover it by yourself. And already we've got Yemen with that big grab coming up. Biffe back to the wall, manages to get out. Yeah, Biffe doing a great job right now, just pushing Yemen back overall. Was kind of struggling a little bit when he was against the wall, but this is fine. This is fine. And Yemen snuffing out the rush from Biffe, which is going to be huge coming up. Very good 1-2 with the Phoenix. And it's not looking too great suddenly for Biffe. And yeah, there we go. The sweeping laser from the Ice Dragon is going to take that first round. Coming up on round 2. We do have the rush from Yemen finally landing, like very late. Interesting. I wasn't expecting that rush to land, to be fair. But yeah, Yemen is definitely standing up right now. He's got Biffe on frozen, I wanted to say. Frozen. Yeah, Biffe finally manages to land a grab. Going for Shockwave. Not going to get much out of Shockwave since Yemen was blocking. Ooh, Yemen continues to block, just blocking all the rush. Almost. And yeah, once again with the delayed hit. Like, it's every time. Yam, you feel like he's gonna miss, and then Biffe just throws himself into the laser, you know. Which, yeah, that happens. Biffe is starting to show some signs of life. Going for all those wins, all the wind. Almost on full rush right now, but Yam is also getting on full rush. Gets a nice hit here. Goes for rush and lands it on Yam. Is this going to kill? No! Not quite. As Yam is healing right now against the wall and manages to land that laser, that is going to be 1-0 to Yam. Very solid start from Yam in this bracket. So now I guess we're going back in then. I guess we're going back in then, since, you know, the stages are set already. Unless they want me to remove Mausoleum from the list, you know. But no, we can just go straight back again. On Sky Arena. I really like Sky Arena as a stage. Obviously not the best stage competitively, but as a nice casual stage, I really like Sky Arena. Although it's very easy to get stuck in this gutter, and already Biffe is in the gutter. He's gonna have to get out of there. Like now! Right now! Yam's blocking him! He's even going to go in the gutter to keep Biffe in. Like, this. Ooh, this is rough, this is rough. Ooh, the throw, however, is going to be, get Biffe out of the gutter. But another throw is going to put him back in. Is this going to be a perfect? That looks like a perfect. It definitely is a perfect. Jeez, the gutter. The gutter. So now the question is, ooh, this time Yam is in the gutter. Biffe is going in the gutter himself on the other side, but no. Like, Biffe, please, like, you need to not go there. Like, please. Ooh, very good cancel with the rush here from Yam, getting the full damage of the rush, 370. Biffe is managing to get out of there, and Biffe lands a rush as well. Very good, putting Yam in the gutter this time. Going for Shockwave, not gonna get much in terms of direct damage on Yam, obviously. But Yam is healing, taking the time in the gutter to heal. Still needs to get out. He's gonna get grabbed here. Gonna get thrown at another place in the gutter. Yeah. As we were saying, this gutter definitely centralizing most of the plays right now. Although Yam has frozen Biffe. Ooh, and he's gonna get caught by that rush. Very good comeback from Biffe. Showing signs of life in this bracket. And we're going in on the final round. And already a very good opening grab from Yam. Another one! We're gonna slam that butt into the gutter. Yam going for rush, but Biffe recognizing the situation blocks. Yam does not go for the full rush as such. And we've got double roasters as well on Biffe. The idea right now is definitely to try and go in, but he is frozen. Ooh, I almost thought that Shockwave was going to be the one. And Biffe lands the rush. Very good counter here. Both players on level. I'm trying to get back into the gutter to try to avoid that grab, but it's going to get caught anyways. But very patient, waiting for a shockwave from Biffe to go for that grab. Biffe is going to go for a grab himself. This is a grab fest right now. But Yam is on rush. Biffe manages to avoid most of it. But not all of it. But very good advancing guard here from Biffe is going to be able to get that second game for himself. Very nicely done. Yeah, Biffe doing an excellent job at adapting in this second match. Very well done. Now, what are we going to see for the third match, ladies and gentlemen? That is the question right now. And we're going to go to DNA Lab. We are set to go. And Biffe trying to go for the grab right away, but Yam backing out almost immediately. Good trade here. Biffe pushing Yam into hard knockdown. This is very even right now, but no, the grab will not be broken here by Yam. He's going to get a little bit of those hits though. Armor doing a lot for Yam right now, by the way. Just doing a lot. Phoenix is coming in. And here's the rush from Biffe, but it's not going to land. It's going to be perfectly blocked by Yam. And yeah, Biffe's got to be careful still about that sweeping laser and also those grabs, clearly. But I say that, but it's like Yam gets a grab and then Biffe answers right back with a grab almost. Biffe is on the back foot and he's dead. This is now match point for Yam. Ooh, interesting rush here from Yam, but he's gonna get grabbed out of it by Biffe. Time to push Yam in the corner. Ooh, but Biffe gets his rush attempt snuffed out completely here. More lasers. More lasers. We need more lasers. But right now Yam is flying around. Definitely firing around after that grab. Manages to get out of the corner. Goes under the grab. That was interesting. That was very interesting. And here we are. More lasers. Just more lasers. Here's the rush. It's not going to be quite enough to take it. But it's still very good damage from Yam. But Biffe answers right back with his own rush. But with the win attribute, it kind of pushes him a little bit too far to get the full damage of it. Ooh. Biffe is playing with fire right now, literally. Baiting out something with the with those shockwave baits. 9 seconds on the clock. Right now, Yam has the health lead. And now he just has the lead. Yam has won, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. There we go. Yam moves on. This was very tense. Like, it could have gone both ways. Which is always what we like to see here. Also, I really should have gotten some water, but that's fine. We'll get some water later. It's like I keep shouting in the mic, you know, when I really don't need to. This is a good mic. I don't need to shout. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying the show, chat, because this is only the beginning. The matches are just going to get better and get wackier. Believe me. It's the experience talking. The experience of a man with a red hat. But not that man, you know, the other one. And it seems that we're going to go into Biffe versus Izzy for our next match. Which I guess is already winner semis, by the way. Yeah, it is already winner semis. You know, 8-person brackets. Goes fast. And yeah, obviously Izzy on the coil. Well, we've got the Biffe mummy, and I gotta swap that. There we go. And we've got our first game on Redacted already, and Biffe is paralyzed, and there we go. There's already a very good phase right now for Izzy. Like, Jesus. That was just very good damage overall. Biffe's gonna have to find a way to get in on Izzy right now. Not gonna be able to find anything by being knocked down though. But look at Siki doing all the work right now. But I mean, Biffe with the poison doing a lot as well. Even manages to snuff out the rush, which is going to be crucial. Yeah, I really feel like Biffe's got most of the damage in this round through poison. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, like, good. If it works, it works. Because it definitely felt like Izzy is has very much a much better positional advantage, obviously. Mummy versus Coil on this stage. Very bad matchup. Ooh, and a good heal here from Biffe. Pillow's actually helping a lot. But they're not gonna help against that grab. And yeah, Izzy's gonna be able to close out that first round. Like, damn, it's very much shows what we've been talking about. Just very good positional advantage overall from Izzy. With the stage helping a lot. Like, obviously helping a lot. This is just a very good stage for Coil overall. Like, you can definitely talk about home stage advantage on that stage. Because look at those! Like, just... There's like 2 Sikis coming your way from the same side. What do? Nothing! That is what! You do nothing! Yeah, that is game 1 to Izzy. And yeah, apparently there might be some lag issues. We are... I mean, I'm looking. Apparently there are maybe a little bit of a lag issue between Biffe and Izzy, so... We'll see. We're getting the run back on Redacted. Oh my gosh. Biffe's not having the best luck right now. Biffe's definitely not having the best luck right now. Redacted twice in this matchup, like, my god. But Izzy is mixing it up with the slab. The windiest of slams, you know. Yeah, this is definitely looking very scary for Ripper. Oh my gosh, Ripper. I was like, Ripper, what are you doing? Why are you like not moving? But no, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Yeah, Ripper's doing interesting stuff right now. I will say that much. I don't know if it's the connection. But there were some times like Ripper just stayed idling here for like 70 frames or something. Like that was weird. But Izzy is going to manage to get the full win confirmed. Yeah, Riff. What the? I think Ripper just gave up. That's okay. That was interesting to say the least. But oh well, congratulations to Izzy, I guess. Maybe we'll know more like later. Because there was definitely a very odd match. Don't exactly know what happened here. If someone in the chat knows, please let me know. Like, I'm very confused right now. I am definitely very confused. But yeah, we are going into Mr. Edel versus Yemen, and Mr. Edel obviously has main advantage because his main isn't banned, you know? We shall see. And, you know, just shout out to Yam's name on challenge. Found the name Nightmare King Yam with 2 M's. Pretty funny, honestly. Like, you look at the challenge, obviously everyone found like, special nicknames. And no! Edel's going for Helix! And this is the fun tournament, so why not? Why not? Just go for the Helix. You know, already Yam pushing Mr. Edel's Helix to the brink right now. Got some grab exchanges, not landing. But Yam's mummy, and especially with that laser, you know, the Ice Dragon laser, helping a lot. I feel like it helps a lot, honestly, overall in the matchup against Helix, just because of how the ice can snuff out Helix almost entirely. But I mean, Edel is still playing very well around that laser. Gonna duck under the grab. Or roll under the grab, technically. Still very difficult, though. And yeah, we're waiting for it. And he just gets shot in the foot. Ooh, very good jump from Mr. Edel, and manages to escape the rush from Yam as well. Very well done, very nice movement here. And then going under Yam's punches to land his own rush, very good. And now Mr. Edel right now is in a very good position. Although right now Yam is doing a very good job being at a distance. Just playing the distance game very well. Healing as well. Getting all the opportunities to heal, and also snuffs out Mr. Edel's rush. Ooh, and the trampoline's out now. Okay, that was an interesting grab. Yam tried to jump on the trampoline, got grabbed, and it's just very funny physics, you know. Physics for the win. And a very good grab once again by Mr. Edel. He's going to take that round. We're going to get a final round with the trampoline off. Yeah, two monsters facing each other. Who will win? Trampoline is also a very interesting point of contention overall. Don't quite know how it would play out in this matchup specifically. But Mr. Edel right now is bouncing and bouncing and landing the rush. Em is back there healing. Needs to find a way to get in on Mr. Edel, but he's gotta work his way around the trampoline. It is something that is done now. The pressure is on the shield, but shield's gonna resist. Like, you're doing a bouncy rush, like the shield is going to resist. And yeah, Mr. Edel is going to be able to find that rush to get that first game. Very well done. And we now are ready to get into the second game. You know, I'm gonna commentate like it's golf now. Very good play by Mr. Edel. Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. But what we are doing is going right back in. Like, I do believe Yam can do it. It was a pretty close match, but it is true that once the trampoline was out, it was very tough for him to just get in. Meanwhile, we're going on Redacted. Look at that parabole on Mr. Edel. Could do a lot of damage on this stage, honestly. Just blocking the stage even more than it already is with those pillars, those moving tubes. But it's also a very good stage right now for Yam. You can just go back and heal. Get a lot of HP, but he's gonna get paralyzed, so you can't heal while you're paralyzed, you know, obviously. And a very good rush here by Mr. Edel. But he's getting pushed back by the conveyor belt. That's funny. I was like, let me in, let me in. No, you don't get in. Stage is just funny. It's just funny. And another grab by Mr. Edel. Yem on the ropes right now. Everybody trying to avoid the conveyor belt. Yem is actually going to try and use it to go in on Mr. Edel, but it's not going to do much. So it's not going to help much. He is on the brink of death. He's going to be very careful right now. Ooh, and a very nice rush here. Not going to be quite enough to get him back into the game. Mr. Edel isn't critical though. But Yem is going to perfectly block that rush from Mr. Edel. 7 seconds on the clock. This is looking like a dire situation. I don't think Yem can do it right now. Yeah, a single hit on Mr. Edel isn't going to be enough to take this one. Mr. Edel gets it on timeout. And now on run 2. Mr. Edel straight going in. And a grab! Very nice grab here. Tries to go in again, but Yem's gonna punish him this time. And look at those grabs from Mr. Edel. Obviously, it's a little bit hard to see with the pillars when the grabs come in. But still. Ooh, and a very good counter rush here from Yam to counter that grab. Mr. Edel going for another grab. He likes those grabs. He likes those grabs. Definitely likes those grabs. But here's another thing that he likes. The counter rush. We get very good damage on Yam here. Now Mr. Edel is pretty much towering over Yam. Getting yet another grab. Now we slowly walk towards Yam. The tippy toe. The tippy toe from Helix. But yeah, that is going to be game to Mr. Edel. Very well played. Very well played. Yeah, that does mean we are going to go into winner finals with Ghost versus Mr. Edel, obviously. But before we do that, we do have a few ads to play out. Nothing too crazy, you know, the usual, like, you know, next week, Battle for the Den, the ARMS tournament. It is back, it is global, it is on the 6th of November at 13 CET, and it counts towards the upcoming Wolf TV power rankings. Name pending, you'll know more about it this week. So yeah, make sure to register. It is coming up on the 6th. This is going to be good fun. I think Heavy is already registered for that, so if you want to fight Heavy, this is the place to do so, honestly. Just gotta profit that ARMS doesn't have a very bad netcode like some other Nintendo games. And yes, I say that as Mario, this is fine. As there's also Quarantine Report coming up as well on November 12th to 14th. This is a charity tournament. This is open globally. Once that one as well is open globally. We are we will be raising money for Direct Relief during the tournament, who is funding research against COVID-19 and other such illnesses. So make sure to check them out. I don't remember exactly when the ARMS tournament is, but it is on November 12th to 14th. And finally, if you want to see me play, well, first up, I'm going to do a personal stream tomorrow for Halloween late, but I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to advertise it too much right now. What I'm going to advertise though is the Playing Grounds, Wolf TV's free play program, and we will be playing Runbow on the Nintendo Switch. Very fun party platformer. The first one to the finish wins. It will be on November 2nd at 21 CET. Make sure to join us there if you have the game. This is going to be good fun. But now, we are ready for our winners finals. Almost. We need to like type that in. Winners finals. This is Mr. Edel versus Izzy. Let me just get that all set up. There we go. And I think I messed up again, but that's fine. We are going in. I think I misgendered Easy again. Oh my gosh. I'm so bad. Sorry. Need to think more. That's the thing. I need to think more. But yeah, winners finals, Mr. Edel versus Izzy. We do have two swap. Izzy is on Dr. Coil. Edel is on Helix. And we've got a Kablammer on the deck. I love the Kablammer. It's a very fun arm to use, but you don't see it too often. Because it's definitely one of the harder arms to use, I feel, in the game. Just because it's so slow, it's got a weird trajectory, stuff like that. Yeah, Easy, she's going for that rush right now, and it's going to land on Mr. Edel. This is tough. This is tough for Mr. Edel. The Helix right now not working out too well against Izzy. Edel's stuck in the corner. And I don't know, we're in a good position for, I think, a perfect, honestly. We're going to blow Mr. Edel up, and yes, that was a perfect indeed. And going to the second round, right now we've got a trade right in, and Mr. Edel with a very good rush here. Completely snuffs out the I don't know why it was on the way. Very well done. This is gonna go for a counter rush herself, but unfortunately this one is not going to land on Mr. Edel. Now we're playing the distance game again. Very good pokes from Izzy with that cracker. Kablammer blowing up in her face, as it does. Like, this is the other thing with the Kablammer. It can blow up in your face, and that's very tough when it happens. But Mr. Edel, very good rush, and we've got a bot in the chat. Can a mod take care of this, please? Thank you. And so yeah, we are on round 3. Mr. Edel definitely looking like he's doing better. He's doing better than in that first round for sure. But is he going to be able to punish that mistimed dragon? So yeah, now this is applying all the pressure on Mr. Edel. She's got him on the ropes. She's got him on the ropes. And a very nice grab. I think that's it. Yes, that is it. Izzy is now up 1-0 against Mr. Edel. Very convincing performance overall by Izzy. Although Mr. Edel was showing signs of life in that second round, but once Izzy got her pressure going, it was going. Was just going. Now it's time for game 2. And yeah, obviously Mr. Edel is going with the coin. We are on name redacted. Let's get jamming. But yeah, this definitely feels like Edel is going to need the full power of Coil to take Izzy down. With a stage as, I don't want to say unpredictable for a name redacted, but obviously you're going to have to dance around those tubes a lot. So when you've got Coil's mobility, it's always good to have, you know. And yeah, Mr. Edel is going to find that first rush, not going to get the final hit, but it doesn't matter. When you got a roaster, honestly, you just land a roaster and that is your final hit right there. And yeah, right now Izzy's struggling to find anything on Mr. Edel. She finally gets a hit here, but she's gonna have to try and go in because distance play, honestly, from from that distance on redacted, I feel is a little bit hard, especially when you are on that conveyor belt and just waving around the pillars, the tubes. Just rough. Now we've just seen 2 rushes being blocked. We have 10 seconds on the clock. I don't think there's much Izzy can do. We might be going straight into round 2. There we go, round 2. Took a bit, but we are there. And right now we do have advantage to Mr. Edel. Once again, he knows what to do on this stage. It's impressive. And there's also the fact, honestly, that why is this a good stage for Coil? Coil doesn't care about the conveyor belt. She just flies over it. Like, look at her. Look at her go. But a very good grab here from Izzy, who's still on the back foot in this matchup. Really feel Izzy doesn't know the stage as well as Mr. Edel overall, which, fair, this is still mostly a casual stage, I feel like. But yeah, that does mean we do get Mr. Edel with a win. We are 1-1. And yeah, there's a good chance we're going to stick to seeing the Coil Ditto in this matchup. I don't think Izzy is going to change characters. And I feel like Mr. Edel is much more comfortable in this specific matchup with the Coil. And we are going to Sky Arena now. Yeah, we start by playing the distance game. Poison is on Mr. Edel. Getting those first hits in for Izzy. Again, because it's Coil, you know, the gunner doesn't matter as much. I just feel like Coil excels in this format. Yeah, Mr. Edel is going to miss the rush here. Which means right now Izzy is in a very good position. Although she's getting hit a lot right now. She was in a very good position, I will say that. Especially with that rush landing. Like, Edel is going to get the rush in just a bit, yeah, right now. But even then, we're seeing the complete reverse of the previous game. And Mr. Edel is going to burn out that rush right at the beginning of round 2. Unfortunately, Izzy is going to be able to block that very easily. She does have a weak arm though. And shield is low, so... we do have to keep that in mind. And right... shield is just... I think that I didn't see that much, that often the shield just being so low, so long, you know, without breaking. Right now the rules are reversed. We have Mr. Edel with a low shield on his side. Rush is going to miss on Mr. Edel's side, but not on Izzy's side. Got Mr. Edel in the corner. Izzy is playing the long game, distance game. Just trying to go for a grab. Yeah, we're gonna get knocked down though. And now we have Edel on the offensive. Well, never mind. He's going back. And a very good rush by Mr. Edel, putting Izzy very much at the brink of death. On the brink of death. Ooh, and a very nice grab here by Izzy. But I don't think, yeah, this is going to be rough. Oh no, the rush lands! And it's a draw! It is a draw! Ladies and gentlemen, we are replaying that round right now. Because this is arms, we're not getting any points for draws. Yeah, what a save from Izzy. Who's now at a rush disadvantage, but that point is not given up yet. Point is still there. We're playing for it. She is once again though on the back foot. Mr. Edel is poisoned. Poison doing a lot of damage right now. Evening out the score almost by itself. And Mr. Edel's trying to go for the rush, but it's not going to land here. Got a grab attempt from Izzy. Izzy does have full rush. Going for it. It's going to land. Not going to do much damage though. Scully is not the most damaging arm in the game, obviously. Once again, the damage from the poison is stacking up on Mr. Edel. Now got Izzy in the gutter. In the corner. Got another grab attempt. Izzy's getting chipped out. 9 seconds on the clock. The rush is going to land, and that is going to be Izzy getting that point on 1 HP after a draw. What a game by Izzy. And yeah, we're going, this is a best of 5 by the way, so we're going the distance, we're going to go to distance, we're going into game 4. The train is not stopping. Train is not stopping anytime soon. Izzy, she's got those Sky Arena comebacks on deck right now. And the better of the fact is we're going back. We're going straight back. And that's the thing, like, most of the time, it feels like Mr. Edel is ahead. But Izzy's just... She just manages to come back from the brink of death so many times at this point. It's impressive. Yeah, very good movement right now from Izzy. Right now, she be having the advantage. The full advantage. The poison is stacking up on Mr. Edel. No longer the case now. But Izzy right now has not yet... Oh, never mind. Commentator's curse. Yeah, we're still playing the distance game. We're playing a lot, the distance game a lot on this map. Mr. Edel trying to go in. Go for the offensive. But Izzy still got a full 25% lead. Make it 50! Mr. Edel in critical. More poison stacking up. And that is going to be death for Edel. The Silver Doctor, ladies and gentlemen, is on match point right now. And a very good dodge here by Izzy from that rush. Going to try to go for rush herself, but unfortunately she's going to get snuffed out right by the end of Mr. Edel's rush. But we're still fine, you know, we're still fine. It's still very even, mostly. Now all the punches are going Izzy's way. Mr. Edel's life is ticking. Like, again, a lot of the damage on Mr. Edel overall during this match has been to poison. Yeah, right now Mr. Edel is doing a very good job at adapting and just landing those punches on Izzy. But I feel like it's going to come down to the next rush. If Izzy can land that next rush, she's going to be in a very good position of momentum. Although right now she is on 1 HP. Ooh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. I don't think Izzy is going to be able to do much. Right now there's only 4 seconds on the clock. I think that is going to be round to Mr. Edel. Very nicely played. Playing the clock. Making sure that this isn't going to go anywhere as we go into the final round. This is still match point to Izzy, by the way. First hit goes to Mr. Edel. Is he trying to go for those poison hits? We know they work so well when they hit, but they need to hit. Very good grab though here. Very nice grab. Mr. Edel going for the rush. It's going to get blocked right away. Is he getting out of there? This is tense, this is tense. We have a very even game right now. Izzy in hard knockdown. Goes back up. Look at all these punches coming from Mr. Edel. Izzy doing a masterful job at dodging most of them. Still super even. Slight health advantage to Izzy, but there's 16 seconds left. Mr. Edel popping the rush to counter the grab. This could be it. This could be the play. Izzy's gotta use Rush if she wants a chance, but no, the grab is not going to be enough, and that is going to be one more point for Mr. Edel. We are going to game 5. We're going all the way, all the way. The train is not stopping tonight. Today, not. I'm completely thrown off by the fact that we're not in daylight savings anymore. And it seems that we are going to end this on Mausoleum. The RNG has decided that we would get a neutral stage for this final game. And it is fine by us. Once again, a very good grab by Izzy. Those grabs have been landing. More often than you think. A parabola from Mr. Edel is still very scary, but not with that rush. Not with that kind of rush. Yeah, look at the movement from both players. It is on point. Movement is on point today. And yeah, we're dancing. Still 25% health lead to Izzy. She's gonna get knocked down here though. Edel going invisible. 10 seconds on the clock. Edel needs to do something if he wants this round. Is this gonna go for Rush, but not for much. And Mr. Edel's gonna go for Rush himself to counter that, and it's going to be enough to get that round. What a mistake! What a mistake from Izzy. This would cost her the match. This single mistake could have cost her the match. That is what we're about to see. Right now, Izzy is doing well. She's got Rush back. Mr. Edel has Rush back as well. We do have the slight lead on Izzy's side. Never mind! Here's the full Rush coming out from Mr. Edel. And Izzy's gonna try to punish there, but it's not going to land. This is a very difficult situation. Izzy is now in a very precarious situation. She's gonna have to find a way to get in on Mr. Edel. A grab will be the first step. But she needs something right now. But I feel the mental is shaken from that last round. Very good advancing guard into Rush there though. But it's not gonna be enough. I think that's Mr. Edel's win. That is it. That is it. Mr. Edel is going into grand finals. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. What a match. Yeah, that mistake. That Rush mistake from Izzy That was so rough to see. But it happens. It just happens. It's sad. But it happens. And next we've got Arms Gaming versus Riffa in loser semis. Definitely gonna see something very different here. Jeez, that was rough to see. I'm so sad for Izzy. That was just heartbreaking. Not gonna lie. But yeah, let's put it aside for the moment. We're gonna see Riffa's Helix against against Crit's Springtron. On Redacted. We're seeing Redacted a lot right now. I forgot to switch the scene, but that's fine. We're here. Here we go. And you have very good movement already from Crits. Shockwave is not going to do much though, but still. Just goes in. Crits goes in. Going for Shockwave. Riffa's going to be able to punish that. And Shockwave is a very slow option. You gotta... It's very much a read option most of the time. Because it's so slow. And it can easily be punished, but only if you have the right timing, sure. But still. And Crit's rush is going to get blocked right now. Crit's on his last leg. Riffa jumping around. And the Scully's going to be the one to take it here. We're going into round 2. It feels like Riffa is kind of acclimating to the stage, honestly. But that rush is showing otherwise. With Riffa obviously being one of the, if not the best player in Europe, he would be able to adapt to the situation pretty easily overall. Yeah, Crit's going for Shockwave, going for Rush right away, but Riffa is going to recognize the situation and block it pretty easily. Get those Phoenix hits in. The Ice Dragon though, from Crits. Could do massive damage here. Nope! Riffa's just gonna rush. And that's it. This is game 1 to Riffa. So yeah, I do wonder about... Yeah, okay, Riffa is changing to Mummy. I do wonder if Crit is going to change. But no, we're sticking to the Springtron, that's fair. We're going into Sky Arena. We're doing fine. Just doing fine. And we've got a C key on Crit's side. Siki doing a lot actually right now. Whoever got hit by the delayed explosion. I wonder if there's like a little bit of lag, maybe between the two. I do have to wonder. Yeah, Crits is now in the gutter. And we've seen before what Biffe can do when his opponent is in the gutter. It's not pretty. Spoiler alert, is not pretty. But Chris is going to be able to find that big rush here. Oh, and Siki's gonna blow up in Fritz's face, giving a free rush to Ripper. Yeah, Chris, get out! Get out of here! There we go, there we go. We're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it. Ripper's gonna take the time in the gutter to heal. Now both are in the gutter. Crit is going to get up right away. Full pressure is coming up. The grab. This Crit's chance. The shockwave into rush definitely not working though. This is not a good idea. Yeah, that was not a good idea because now you don't have rush. Now you don't have rush going into round 2 and you just lost the round as well. But yeah. This is rough, this is tough. And now Crit is again in the gutter. Like, stop going into the gutter, please. I know it's hard, but please. Very good grab though. Now the pressure is on Crit's side. Back to neutral, back to neutral. And see, in neutral, I feel like Crit does fine when he's not stuck in the gutter. Like, look at that! 415 damage from that rush exchange. Very good trade here from Crit, who gets around. Very nicely done. Now we're going into round 3. Once again, it's going to be all about Crits not getting in that gutter. I told you, don't get in the gutter. Yeah, when Crits isn't in the gutter, he's doing so well. He's doing so well. And a very good confirm here. That's 465 damage, not quite enough to kill, but still almost half the bar. Biffe on the ropes right now. Literally, like this is a ring. Biffe is going to answer with a rush of his own. Not gonna get the full damage though. That's fine. Biffe's now healing. Trying to push Crits back into the gutter, but nope. Crits disagrees. Crits didn't want to have anything to do with that. And yeah, that means we're going straight to round 3. To game 3, I mean. Obviously. So we're waiting for Crits. Ooh, we got the Lola coming in. We got the Lola coming in. But yeah, Ripper doing the replicant. Doing Lola pop. And he was doing well as well until that rooster came in. Now Fritz is in the gutter. No, Riff is in the gutter. But once again, this stage is all about stage control. You want to make sure you have that stage control. Fritz is going to go for the rush, but it's not going to land here. Ripper very much ready for it. Shockwave attempt. Ripper going for the rush, landing! That was surprising. Not sure how that one landed, but sure. But yeah, Ripper definitely doing very well right now, and he's going to punish that shockwave very easily. Now Ripper's back on match point. Crit's going for a Seiki. Whereas I think, yeah, I need a nuke. I need a nuke. But not like that. No, the rush got snuffed out. Still, Crit's doing still very well though. But a lot of his opportunities right now are getting snuffed out. His arm was broken as well. And now he's in the gutter. And this is not where you want to be, as we said. Very nice grab here from Crits. Pushes Ripper into the gutter. We're doing close range right now. We're in close range and a very good rush here from Crits. 475. Delete that health with that nuke. Ripper's gonna answer with the rush of his own, and that is going to be it! Ripper moves on to losers finals to fight Izzy. Very well played by Ripper. Very well played. But yeah, we do be having the rematch of Izzy versus Ripper. So let's hope the RNG is kinder to Ripper overall. Because definitely the RNG was not kind to Ripper in winner's bracket. Well, we're already getting Sky Arena, so that is better. Definitely is better. Yeah, time to go straight in. Ripper pushing Izzy in the corner. This is going to be key. As we've got projectiles flying both ways with those lockjaws. Yeah, lots of trades happening right now. Yeah, I've just realized they have the same arms actually. Which, I agree, is a good pick. We're both doing a lot of work with Poison overall in this bracket. I feel like this is a good pick. Just having Scully overall in this format is a good pick. Because you know you're gonna have trouble sometimes hitting your opponent because of how the stages are made and everything. So why not just let the poison do its thing? Now Riffa is on his last HP, but gets a very good rush in here. 345, decent damage. But one hit is going to be enough to take it. For Izzy, she goes in with 1 point into round 2. Once again, lots of trading happening right now. As we were saying, yeah, poison just overall doing a lot of good in this format. Like, look at Izzy's health slowly depleting. A very good rush by Izzy though. 340 damage, puts Riffa in the gutter. Very advantageous position right now. Although she is going to play the distance game. Riffa going in, going for the rush, it's not going to land. Still very much even right now. Izzy isn't critical. That was an attempt at a rush. It just missed. Also, yeah, right now, even if Mummy armors through like almost all of it, there's still the factor that he's going to eventually be very down due to poison. So you know, there's that to consider. Ooh, and a very good counter rush here from Riffa, equalizing the score. We're going into final round. Ooh, very nice long distance grab from Izzy. Trades. Ooh, and a very good snuff out here from Riffa. It's going to be crucial right now. Riffa heals. Ooh, they're playing very defensively right now. Big stare down like if it were Samurai Showdown. The poison! Gotta be careful about that poison! Win a very nice dodge from Riffa going into the rush. Just gets out of the way. Very nicely done. Yeah, Riffa just going back, throwing arms from going back, jumping back. He's in the corner though. Tough position to be in. He did rack up a lot of damage on Izzy from poison though. Izzy's gonna be able to snuff out that rush as well. Which is good for her, which is how we start a comeback? Maybe? But, yeah, right now Riffa is the one with the options. Got that game in the bag. Got that game in the bag. Well played by Riffa. Yeah, it's like Riffa's definitely showing that, yeah, when it's not redacted, it is fine. And Riffa's changing to Helix as well. Now we're going Helix on DNA Lab, fitting. Yeah, it's time to see some... Yeah, Riffa is definitely struggling more with the Helix, honestly. Right now. He does have access to better movement options than obviously on Mummy. But Helix is still a very difficult character to master, so... We've got an experienced coil like Izzy on the other side. It's still going to be rough. Ooh, very nice block from Riffa from that rush. Riffa does have a slight health lead right now. Maybe a full 25%. And right now, yeah, Riffa's doing very well. I don't think Izzy can get rush in time to get anything going. And that is going to be round to Riffa. Just like that. Alright, time for round 2. Playing the long distance game again. First hit is going to go to Izzy. But first hit rarely matters, honestly, in these matches. Riffa's rush is going to miss completely as well. With a very nice side dodge from Izzy. Ooh, but the trade here in favor of Riffa, snuffing out Izzy's own rush. Yeah, Riffa's movement is definitely getting better as time goes on. I had doubts, obviously, especially after seeing him win with Mummy and then going to Helix. But Riffa's movement has definitely been improving during this very game. Which means Riffa is now up 2-0 against Izzy. And now Riffa's going Lola. We're just going to cycle through all the characters. Just gonna go through all the characters. And yeah, we are on Redacted, so Izzy's time to shine. We've seen what Izzy can do on Redacted. This is not pretty. So now it's a question of whether Riffa's Lola can maneuver much better than the Master Mummy on Redacted. So far it's looking a little bit better. A very nice grab here. Going in from the conveyor belt. But yeah, Izzy is having a field day on this stage. She's just... I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go there and you can't do anything about it. We're just going everywhere. But the poison doing a lot of work. Not enough though. Not gonna be enough. I do feel though that Lola has the movement options to get around on Redacted, but it's still a very tough proposition when we've got Coil on the other side. Very good rush snuff out though. Riffa going for a rush of his own. They're not going to get much out of it, but it's still like 140. That's decent. Still some good damage. Now, right now we're looking at a pretty even round 2. Biffe still needs to find a way to get in. But this is tough. We'll say that much, this is tough, especially when you get blown up like that. Biffe needs to find a way in. Gets the quick 1-2 here. He is putting on the pressure though. He brought that back. Like, health-wise, he brought that back in a very good rush here as well. He's going to close out that round. And then we've got Lola slowly going away on the conveyor belt. As we're going into the final round, Biffe's in a decent position, honestly. He doesn't have rush. But it's not looking like it matters right now. If Biffe can just keep up the pressure like this. Very good parabola here from Biffe. Izzy is going to be able to... is going to be forced to use that rush. But rush is not going to land. It was too far. Very good 1-2 from Izzy. She's gonna get poisoned though. Parabola is coming. But you gotta be careful about that parabola. But I say that, and once again, the poison is doing most of the work. Izzy's already in critical. From just poison. Getting poisoned again and again and again and again! She is on her last legs in this tournament. Can she pull it off? No, she's going to get paralyzed, and just like that, Biffe's gonna get the rush and get his revenge on her own turf. Very well done by Biffe, going into grand finals to fight another coil in the shape of Mr. Edel. Yeah, very well played. But yeah, very nicely done. And before we are going to go into grand finals in just a bit, but before we do that, we'll be having another round of ads real quick. I would like to remind you that next Saturday at 13 CET, Battle for the Den returns with ARMS, a global tournament. This one counts towards the Wolf TV power rankings. Name pending. You're gonna hear more about it soon enough. This week, in fact. Very excited for it. But in terms of ARMS, if you want to get points on that brand new power ranking and maybe just participate, the tournament will be on November 6th at 13 CET. A little bit of a Japanese time, you know. Heavy's gonna be there. It's gonna be all fun and everything. So make sure to register if you want to, of course. Next, we will have Quarantine Report 4 coming up on the weekend of November 12th to 14th. This is a charity tournament. ARMS will be there. This will be a global tournament for ARMS. Make sure to check it out. We will be collecting money for Direct Relief, which is an association that raises funds against COVID-19 for research. There will also be at least 50 euros of cash prize on the ARMS tournament provided by Wolf TV. So once again, make sure to check it out. Quarantine Report 4. You can check them out on Twitter. And finally, as for Wolf TV stuff, we will be having the Playing Grounds, our free play session. This week it will be on Runbow for the Nintendo Switch. It will be on November 2nd at 21 CET. So This is a very fun party platformer. Make sure to check it out. Maybe get it. If you already have it, make sure to join in the session. This should be a good time. And now we are getting ready for the grand finals of this EU Arms Halloween special. Riffer coming from losers against Mr. Edel. We are ready to go. It is spooky season. And we're going to the spooky stage. Let's go. The intense stare down at the beginning of the round. What are they thinking about? We shall see. And yeah. And already Mr. Edel with a very nice grab as an opener. We got the punches coming in from Mr. Edel. Going full pressure right now. Riffer's gonna be able to get that advancing guard here. Still, Mr. Edel is in a very good position right now. Not if he gets grabbed though. Not if he gets grabbed. And again, Riffer turning around that game on a dime. Mr. Edel is going to get a grab of his own. And again, this is just a grab fest right now. A very good rush by Riffer. It's not going to be quite enough to take it. Mr. Edel is going to fall out before the end of the rush. But he is on 1 HP. Anything will kill. Except chip damage. Still, Mr. Edel pushed Riffer in the corner and is going to get a rush of his own, and it's Riffer also on 1 HP! What is going on right now? What is going on? And yeah, Riffer tried to heal, but he went right and got caught. Dang, Mr. Edel getting that on a hair. Like, by a hair. And we do have Parable on the field. And Riffer catching Mr. Edel's movement pretty expertly right now. In the second round. Like, you can't be too happy about how that previous round ended, right? Yeah, Riffer's just pushing back in the corner. I'm just gonna heal. I'm gonna stand there and heal. Mr. Edel denying that new heal, but still. Riffer got a lot. Riffer gets a lot from these heals. Unredacted. Like, obviously, this is a very good stage to do that. But it's just going to be short enough to not hit Riffer. Like, look at Riffer's health. Look at it. Like, we are 25 seconds away, and yeah, that seemed like a good rush opportunity, but no, Mr. Edel went for the grab instead. He's gonna get hit by the Scully though. This time, no comeback from Mr. Edel. Like, not every time. Come on. Can't do that every time. Yeah, going into round 3. And, yeah, Riffer's gonna get the first hit. And look at the lockjaw. Well, Mr. Edel's just gonna duck under the lockjaw and get that rush. Riffer's gonna get a rush back here. A full 345 damage. That is a lot of damage. And yeah, now Mr. Edel is back in this position where He's like, where do I go? How do I land these punches? What do I do against Riffa, who just keeps healing in my face? Very good dodge from Riffa here. Ooh, and Riffa manages to get the trade and snuff out that rush. Mr. Edel gets the grab though. Another grab from Mr. Edel. Starting to recognize that, yeah, he shouldn't let Riffa heal that much. Not the best idea. But this is going to be very close and down to the wire right now. Mr. Edel back on 1 HP. But a single punch could be enough. But no, instead Riffa is just going to counter everything with the rush and get the KO. We're just gonna secure that real quick. It is now 1-0 to Riffa. Now the question is, will Riffa cycle through characters in Grand Finals? It's not looking like it. He's just gonna stick to the mummy. Which, fair enough. I mean, fair enough. And yeah, we're just going to see Riffa equip the 2 poison arms. Again, realizing that the poison is doing a lot. So why not just double down on it? Right now, if you're in the gutter, you're gonna double down on nothing. Here we go. Now we've got the roles reversed. Mr. Edel slowly coming in, going for the grab but not landing. Yeah, look at these roasters. The roaster from Mr. Edel is very good. I feel like to just catch Riffa while he's in the gutter. But hey, as long as Riffa lands those charge punches, he's fine, honestly. The rush didn't do that much damage, which is good. Still did a lot, but you know. He is going to get in critical before Mr. Edel, though. Mr. Edel tried to go for a cheeky grab, but barely missed. And yeah, more poison. It's just what we need, more poison. Gonna get toxic in this matchup, and we're gonna get the rush to get another round on Riffa's side. Going to round 2. Once again, Riffa getting all those poison hits. Making sure to stack up that damage as much as possible. Meanwhile, Mr. Edel going double roaster. Realizing that, yeah, that's the arm that works, but not if I get my snuffed out like that by a sneaky scorpion. Scorpion is very sneaky, especially when charged. It like travels underground. So like, where do I look? And Riffa, yeah, Riffa just got it perfect. Oh my god. Wasn't paying attention. Riffa just got it perfect. Which means we're just going into game 3. Okay. Okay, sure. Why not? Sure. We'll take it. And yeah, Mr. Edel is going straight back to Coil. We're back on Redacted. This is gonna get ugly. This is Mr. Edel's call to say, yeah, this is gonna get ugly. Just lost 2. Just lost twice. This is gonna get ugly. But yeah, I wish, honestly, like you can't predict the RNG, obviously, but This is definitely this definitely looked like Ripper was doing better on this stage as Helix overall. So I kind of wish he were Helix right now. But Mummy is going to have to do, but right now it's not doing much. He's getting grabbed. He's gonna get the full rush though. A 420 damage rush. He's going to get Riffa back on track. Jesus, you forget sometimes how much damage those explosions can do. You just forget, and then you land the full rush and you're reminded, and you're like, what the hell? Why does it do 50%? But a very nice grab here from Mr. Edel. Didn't look like it was gonna hit, by the way, but it still hit. Biffe is disabled. He does have a slight health lead, but it's not going to be quite enough to get to tank that. Shock into grab, and that is going to be it for this round. Goodbye, sir. And yeah, going into round 2, we do have both players with rush. Riffa didn't quite land the poison yet. And he's getting knocked down very hard right now. Especially by that rush. Another 335 damage. But yeah, Mr. Edel right now in the corner. But it's not too bad. He's just going to dash out. He's going to dash out. We're back in a corner though. And Riffa's going to be able to land that rush for 360 damage. And yeah, Riffa's getting more hits. Right now Mr. Edel is the one on the ropes, but not now after that grab. Very good grab here. And the Lockjaw is going to be able to save that round for Riffa. We're going into round 3. Yeah, this is very close. This is, considering the matchup and the stage, like, that's where you see that Riffa is literally one of the best players in Europe. Because to be able to deal with that, not gonna be able to deal with that though. Just get paralyzed real quick and yeah, the rush then. It's just how it goes sometimes. A very nice grab here from Mr. Edel, who's in a very comfortable position right now. But Mummy Slam from Riffa. We get the Mummy Slam. And yeah, Riffa's slowly getting back into the game, although right now he is one hit away from dying. Dangerous position. Riffa's going to spend the rush to no avail. Getting those punishes in. But remember, Mr. Edel does have rush right now. He's not going to need it. The grab is going to be enough. Mr. Edel finally gets a point on the board in this grand final. I think it's time for the Helix. If you ask me. Maybe not. But if you ask me, I would say this is the time for the Helix. On Riffa's side. But maybe he just wants to stick with Mummy and do the reset with Mummy. Which I'm all for. Yeah, I'm all for it. But not with that luck. Once again. Riffa plays Mummy and you just get redacted twice. Talk about bad luck for Biffe. Yeah, that means more of dealing with Edel's ways right now. Which Biffe can't be happy about. He just can't. He just can't. But he's doing it very well though. Until he gets hit by Mr. Edel's rush. Remember, like those tubes do nothing against rushes. Literally do nothing. They're not like the DNA lab pillars. Yeah, Biffe is playing very defensively right now. Trying to get in though. Lots of poison damage on Mr. Edel right now. This is what Biffe wants to see, and a lot of healing as well. Completely reversing the situation right now. Another hint of poison. Mr. Edel is going to go into 1 HP very soon. Not quite. And the Scully is going to be enough to take it. Biffe is back on match point. Reset point, technically. Now for round 2. Very good opener from Mr. Edel. Biffe strikes back. Yeah, Scully is not going to do much to these tubes, to be fair. It's just not. Mr. Edel going for the rush. It's going to be masterfully blocked by Biffe. Biffe is going to get knocked down here. Good paralysis from Mr. Edel. Biffe tries to use the rush to get out of here, but to no avail. It's not going to land anything. Ooh, and once again, a very good shot by Mr. Edel. He doesn't want to let this go that easily. We're gonna try to go the distance. Poison is now on deck. And yeah, we're still looking at a very even game. We have 31 seconds. With a very good rush by Mr. Edel, and I think that might be it. No, not quite. Biffe is on very few HP right now. A sliver of health. Anything could kill. And Mr. Edel's shield is very weak right now. Biffe does have rush. Lands the rush! Is it going to be enough? Not quite! But with the poison, it could! But no! The parabol is gonna hit last second! Checkmate! Mr. Edel saving that reset point. Because I think what happened is that because the round was over, the parabola was still going for a little bit, but not the shield. So the shield dropped to the timeout. And the parabola hit, granting Mr. Edel the KO. I think that's what happened. But yeah, we're going back into round 3. We've got very good slams from Biffe, very good blocks as well against Mr. Edel's rush. Things are getting tense here at the EU Arms Halloween special. The lockjaw projectiles are flying. Biffe's arm is weak. Gonna push Mr. Edel in the corner, manages to catch it. That attempt at a dodge, 385 damage. This is looking very good for Biffe, and the slam dunk gets the reset, ladies and gentlemen. We are going into the reset. Dang! That slam is very brutal. Especially with poison, 205 damage. And we're going for the Helix Ditto to enter that reset on DNA Lab. How appropriate. The train doesn't stop, ladies and gentlemen. Train just doesn't stop. And yeah, now we just have two blobby guys going at each other. Very good grab from Mr. Edel. The Dragon Laser, honestly, covers a lot on this stage. It just does. Especially when you have the short lane, you know, the sidewalk, I would say. Covers a lot of the sidewalk. But a very good rush here from Mr. Edel, who's in a very, very comfortable position. Pillars are starting to come down, and so does Biffe. Biffe comes down right now. Going into round 2. And the Scully's back. And right away, a very good rush from Biffe. Jumping rush. Gets decent damage on Mr. Edel, as well as the poison damage. Which is always nice. And the stage is starting to clear out. Starting to see what we're doing. Biffe's very good at ducking overall with Helix. Ooh, and that rush is going to catch Biffe off guard through the pillar, which was about to go down. Biffe was not ready to block that one. Putting Mr. Edel back in the race. But Edel right now is in the corner. He's going to get caught by that rush from Biffe. Now in critical. Edel kind of struggling to get out of that corner right now, by the way. Despite Biffe playing the distance game, he is going to get out eventually, but Mr. Edel didn't want to really leave the corner for most of the time. Good punches from Mr. Edel. We have 5 seconds on the clock. The grab is not going to be quite enough. Biffe knows it. Just needs to go right behind the pillar, and that is going to be the round. Very well played by Biffe. We're going to the final round. Stage is almost all cleared up. Long distance grab attempt from Mr. Edel, but yeah, no, not at that distance. Come on. Come on. Now Edel is going to get slowly but surely pushed back into the wall. Especially from those lasers. The lasers doing a lot of damage. This one, though, will not snuff out the rush. Just barely misses. And provides Mr. Edel with the full rush opportunity. A very nice grab from Mr. Edel. Biffe does still have rush. Last pillar is down. Good trade from Mr. Edel. Very good grab here. And yeah. Edel is also slowly building back rush. But yeah, Biffe is just not going to have the opportunity to use that rush. The last rush. Which means going into the 3 set, Mr. Edel is now 1-0. Now the question is, does he stick to the Helix? Yeah, we're sticking to the Helix Ditto. We're going on Mausoleum. Going to be very nice. Squishy boys are on the deck. Ooh, and Riffer going for the opening grab, very good. Yeah, just Riffer's doing a great job placing the dragon overall in this Ditto. It wasn't quite enough to take the win earlier, but just I feel the way he places the dragon, very nice. Just very nice. You know, and Mr. Edel is just very much playing with the Parabola very well. Ooh, and a rush counter from Mr. Edel. Not gonna get a full rush though. And again, the dragon. And yeah, we're gonna get the full rush on Riffer's side. Going to turn the tables here. And laser! 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 Just lasers! Phoenix is back up on Riffer's side. I just think Riffer's doing very well mixing up the arms, but overall, just the laser from the dragon just doing a lot. That and the poison. We've seen in this format poison very strong. Poison very strong. Also lots of knockdowns right now happening. Very nice dodge into grab though from Mr. Edel. Ooh, and what a rush dodge from Riffer here. I really thought that was gonna hit or something, but no. Apparently not. Manages to find a rush of his own as well. Very nicely done. We're completely even right now. Nonetheless. Mostly even on resources, mostly even on health. There we go, now we're mostly even. And yeah, Mr. Edel is going to be able to take that back. Now going to round 3. Still think Riffer should have gone back to the dragon overall. Like, I know he's the one playing. He's better than me, but like, something about it, you know. Just something about it. In any case, Mr. Edel right now is dishing out the damage. Long distance grab from Riffer is going to find this target. I just love Helix Dittos. Like, look at those squishy boys go at it. Look at them. Look at them. Yeah, very nice 1-2 from Riffer. Going to try to apply more pressure. Riffer is on critical right now. Very dangerous position to be in. Edel getting burned. Ooh, and more rushes landing on Riffer's side. River, who's now in the health lead. 10 seconds on the clock. And the Scully is going to be just enough to take it. Very nicely done by River, who's now on the board in this reset. And yeah, River is going back to Mummy. So I'm guessing Mr. Edel, yeah, going back to Coil as well. But yeah, we've had our fun, we've had the Helix Ditto. So now we're going back to Mummy versus Coil. And yeah, Rifa's going to have to deal with the fact that Coil doesn't really care about the gutter. Well, if he gets in the gutter, well, he's screwed. He's totally screwed. But a very nice grab, though, very nice slam from Rifa. And yeah, right now we're having a very defensive match. Rifa getting knocked down a lot in the gutter, and yeah, that is what we were scared of. He's going to manage to get out of there, but Mr. Edel still has a 25% lead. Never mind, he's got a full 50%. And a grab that is almost dead for Rifa, who's now stuck there. Manages to guard his way out, but it's not going to matter when you've got the roosters coming your way. And Mr. Edel now dropping the rooster. Where's the cracker? Fine. Fine, I'll take it. With a landing the rush this time. And a nice slam. Damn, this could be a quick round. Actually, Rifa was on path to perfect. Here's another perfect. Let's just... Yeah! Sure! Another one! Like when Rifa goes, he goes. Mr. Edel's gonna attempt the rush here, but completely dodged by Rifa. At the cost of going into the gutter, though. Which is not great. Meanwhile, Mr. Edel going for triple roasters. Going for the outboxing strategy. And a very nice grab here as well. And yeah, Rifa's going to have to plow through all of that. 355 damage, still very good. And a slam for 205. Rifa reversed completely the pace of the match. With one single rush. Now Mr. Edel needs to find those hits. He's not gonna find any hits. Rifa is now one game away from winning the entire event. Dang! Rifa Mummy. Just Rifa Mummy, but Rifa is going to go full Lollipop. One more game on Redacted. Goes one last time for Rep. But will the Doctor go down to the Lola? Will Lola be the hero we needed but didn't expect, you know? Well, so far it's looking like it. Those poison hits are definitely landing. Ripper is not in a healthy position, but overall it's working. It's working. Kind of. A grab here. Parabola there. And for the 1-2. No rush there. Parabola is going Mr. Edel's way. Barely dodges it. Ripper going for grab. Going to cancel it. Gets the full rush instead. Now Mr. Edel's on the back foot. Stuck in the corners. Gonna get out. And now Mr. Edel is on 1 HP. Never mind, he's on no HP. This is now match point, tournament point for Riffa. Can he go all the way? I mean, he can, but will he? So far, it's not looking like his time though, as Mr. Edel finds the full rush and another grab. But here's the poison coming in. Mr. Edel not properly social distancing, getting hit by all that poison. Like, remember folks, these hands are not sanitized. And yeah, Mr. Edel is now on his last leg, manages to find the rush. It might... No, it's not even close to killing. What am I saying? This is roaster rush. Like, come on. And yo, more distance game. Mr. Edel spamming the punches Riffa's way. Trying to not let him have a moment to breathe. Ooh, and the rush exchange is going to go in favor of Mr. Edel. One more round. We're going for one more round. The rush counters are reset. And Riffa's going to get hard knocked down here by the fire. Edel in the corner. Gets out of the corner. More poisons coming his way, but manages to dodge it. Ooh, very good knockdown from Mr. Edel. This is going to be rough for Riffa. And here's the rush coming in. For full damage, 335. Riffa on his last leg. This might be game 5. This is game 5. It is time for game 5. The Lola wasn't enough to take it. One more game. One more game. This is the final game for tonight, folks. And Riffa's sticking to the Lollipop. He wants to go all the way. He wants to take this for rep. But can he do it? Mausoleum is going to be a much better stage for it, that's for sure. But still. Will we have a horror story where the evil doctor scientist wins? Or will we be saved by the unlikeliest of heroes? This is the question right now, and right now Biffe is doing very well. Ooh, and manages to snuff out the rush as well. This is huge for Biffe. You can tell that he's much more confident on this stage. This is definitely the time to shine for the Lola. And a very good paralysis. Barely gets the grab in time. Both players have rush though, which is a fact to consider. Edel one hit away from dying. Biffe trying to find an opening. So he goes in with the shield, but playing very defensive right now. 9 seconds on the clock. All the parabolas are coming Biffe's way, and the grab is going to be enough to take it. There wasn't much Mr. Edel was going to be able to do in this round, but still. And once again, Biffe on tournament point. And I feel that the key condition for Mr. Edel right now, to put him in a real good spot, would be to get that trampoline open. But still, very nice grabs and everything are going to put Biffe in almost in critical. Almost in critical. There it is. Now Mr. Edel is on path to perfect, but no. He's gonna get that pleasure denied to him by this grab. Lots of trading happening. Biffe goes down. One last round. This is the last round. And yeah, if Mr. Edel can continue to keep up the pressure and block those crucial moments, there will be no problem for him. But Biffe is not out of the competition yet. And it's going to go all the way. Ooh, and those rush is getting snuffed out here, punished by Biffe. The poison is on deck. The paralysis is on deck. Biffe's finding those hits where they matter, and a very good rush here to punish. Mr. Edel on his last leg. Floating away, trying to find a solution, an opening. Right now it's not looking too great. The poison is stacking up. This is the last HP. Mr. Edel better make it count, but this is looking grim. Not you, Grimwood, by the way. And KO Biffe takes the EU Arms Halloween Special. Very well played. And congratulations to Biffe for taking that one back from loser's bracket. Commiserations, obviously, to Mr. Edel. And yeah, that means we do have Biffe coming out in first, Mr. Edel in second, and Izzy in third. Thank you so much, everyone, for taking part in this special event.